Everybody knows how popular Dr. Zhivago is on Coast to Coast. There he is, Dr. David Chao from the #1 site in the world, Sports Injury Central, giving you all the skinny you need to know about who is not going to be in games and standing on the sidelines on Sunday Pain Day in the NFL and Sunday night and Monday night doubleheader. Dr. David Chao, and you can follow him at Pro Football Doc on X. He's very, as I said, very popular. He's in San Diego. He's got it all figured out. He lives in SoCal, down the street from my son, who also does not call home based on the fact that they are living large in the sun in SoCal, and they don't care about anything else or anyone else or how we're living or the conditions we're in or Cat 5 hurricanes that are happening like Hurricane Ferrall in the southeast tonight. Because he's just got it too nice out in Cali. Here we go, Dr. Chao. Jordan Love practicing all week, limited. Will he or what you talking about, Willis, go for the Packers under center at Lambeau against the undefeated Vikings?
Well, before we even get to that, you're the one who's big time. I got off the phone with a friend of mine from high school days, and I forgot about a radio interview I was doing. Sorry, I got to take this call, and I get on. He goes, oh, what was that? I saw some radio. He goes, do you ever go on Ferrall? Where is that guy? I'm like, he's my guy all the time. All of a sudden, I had all this street cred. Didn't matter what else I did in life.
Okay.
Didn't matter what Sports Injury Central, Sirius XM. It's like, oh, Ferrall, he's the man.
That's
you
right.
got me a lot of street cred. It's like when my kids discovered that Sports Injury Central had a TikTok account. All of a sudden, I had all this street cred. It's like,
yeah, that's
so you're bigger than TikTok, Ferrall. I mean, Scott. I mean, it's
You're
awesome.
Huge. And no one calls me Scott, so you can just stick with Ferrall. But I will say this. That is awesome. I love when fans through the years have followed the show from their childhood till adulthood to fatherhood to old age. I have grandpas through fifth graders that have listened to me through the years, and the whole family chain listens. And that has been cool for me that the show stood the test of time. So who starts for the Packers?
We've been saying for weeks, week 4 against the Vikings was the target for Jordan Love and the Packers. I think that happens this week. He's moving a lot better in practice. He'll have a lead leg brace on. And for those fans out there that say, why change now? Malik Willis is 2-0. Come on. There's 2 games of game film on him. Jordan Love is the guy. I think he starts clearly this week against the Vikings.
The Niners offense has been all banged up for the last few weeks. Who's going to be available for Brock Purdy? And he's had issues, too, with his back.
Yeah, Brock Purdy will play through. It does look like he will have George Kittle, but it might be more in a blocking capacity than as really a pass catcher with his hamstring. Debo is likely to miss. But the big loss for the 49ers, and they've had their injuries, and there's all this CMC talk this week. By the way, his going to Germany means that he's probably not coming back till November because the shot that he would get there takes 4 to 6 weeks. But Hargrave on the D-line is lost for the 49ers.
Wow, so you're telling me that if it's true he goes to Germany and he gets this work done there, he has to stay there for a month?
No. He's already back. It's just the relative rest and the recovery, the healing time from the injection puts it well beyond the 4-week IR. Look, there's no question he went there for this treatment. I mean, he didn't go for Oktoberfest, right?
Yeah.
For it's in September, October.
I've been there,
right? I mean, I know you will have well-traveled guy that you are. And it's not just a consultation, as some media said. You can do that by Zoom if you're consulting with a guy. It was an injection, a growth factor type treatment that was pioneered in Germany, legal in a lot of countries, but not legal in the United States. And that's why he flew there to get that. And that means that his likely return is November, not even October at this point in time.
So I just wanted you to know that when I was there, I drank beers that were literally the length of my body from head to toe, like one beer at a time from head to toe. That place is the greatest beer drinking epicenter in the world. I went to see Orange Sherbert play last week in Pittsburgh, and he injured that ankle again. Someone stepped on his foot. You guys have him at an 81 and SIC. Where's he at going into this game at home in SoFi on Sunday?
Well, I think he's able to play. I don't think he's injured any worse, but the question is, will there be a change based on coaching decision? Here's why. The Chargers have a bye next week. If he's limping halfway through again, maybe it's smarter to get him healthy. And remember, no right tackle, no left tackle. Unprecedented. The Chargers could miss 5 first-round draft picks this week. If Herbert's out, both tackles, right and left, are first-rounders. Derwin James has been suspended, and Joey Bosa is iffy with his hip and back. That's 5-star first-rounders that might miss for the Chargers this week. Unprecedented.
Well, then they're screwed. Skylar Thompson banged up. Who's going to be the Dolphins quarterback Sunday?
I believe strongly, we said it since Monday, Snoop Huntley. Here's why. We know it's not Tua. Could Skylar Thompson play with his ribs? Yes, with an injection, a rib block. But let's be serious. Are you really starting Skylar Thompson after a bad outing, no practice all week, shoot him up and play? I don't think so. Are you going to go to Tim Boyle then? I'm not so sure. Snoop Huntley with a little redesigned offense is probably the guy that we're saying is going to be the starter because of Skylar Thompson's rib issues.
Yeah, I think he's going to take over that team. Sam Darnold, is he okay?
Sam Darnold's fine. The Vikings are fine. They're getting some players back, so it's nice to see Darnold against Love. That'll be a great matchup.
Myles Garrett, how's he? And what about the rest of the Browns?
Well, the Browns O-line, both tackles are already ruled out for this week. They lost their Pro Bowl right guard. There's a lot of issues there. But then again, the Raiders, Max Crosby now not playing, and Devontae Adams not playing. So there's a lot of injuries on both sides of the ball in Las Vegas this weekend.
Real quick, you've seen everything in sports. What did you see when you saw Freddie Freeman go down last night with that ankle roll?
Inversion ankle sprain. The good news is, the Dodgers have already clinched first place. They've clinched the first-round bye. He's going to miss the rest of the regular season, the final 3 games. But he'll be back. He should be back after the mini bye since the Dodgers got.
Yeah, I look forward to them losing in the second round.